up, fam? Welcome back to Marshmallow. My name's Captain Jacob. I'm a 100-ton U.S. Coast Guard captain. If you haven't logged into this channel before, I run this little guide business based on Live Water Sports, Live to Fish boards, LX, and Live for Expeditions, the L's 4. So a little shameless self-promotion real quick. If you're interested in one of these boards, we have 2 for sale right now. They're both white on white L2s with a teak deck, just like this one, basically the same thing. We also are selling accessories like 3-inch shallow water fins, which we love. They are gummy, so they move side to side when you hit stuff. And the transport straps, which basically goes on one part of the tunnel hull all the way across and lets you handle the load with your shoulder, not with your forearm/back. But anyway, jumping right in, I love fishing here. It's a year-round game. Things change summer, fall, and winter, and we're in winter. So here's just a few tips to get you going in the right direction, because I've had a few clients and friends reach out to me and ask kind of how to get an edge on the season. So here it is. Starting with your equipment. Let's talk fly lines. You want to get the best out of your cast, upgrade fly lines. If there's any other part of your equipment you need quality, it's not the reel, it's just a line holder. The rod, yes, you definitely want some accuracy, but the line, I feel like, is 100% the most important part, because it is the number one dictator on how your cast is going to go. If you're going to spook fish, if you're going to get to the fish, if you're going to have to make 3 or 4 casts before you get to the fish, just get a quality line. I'm not going to recommend any, but I know what I'm not going to recommend, and that's Cortland, because I hate them. The line will literally break down before one season, even if you wash it. So that's all I'm saying. Pick a quality line. On to number 2, extend your leader. And this is for a number of reasons, whether it's leading the fish more or the fish not seeing your fly line, kind of the big opaque line in the water. Kind of sometimes you can line fish. That's when you lay it down right on top of them, and they love that. Yeah, they run off real quick. But yeah, extend the leader. I always add maybe like 5 to 10 foot depending on what I'm fishing. If I'm fishing holes or deep, I'll add a lot of line. I'll let that fly sink. Number 3, smaller flies. If you're not getting hits on these big, whatever, natural flies, whatever you're throwing, size down. Size down that hook, size down the materials. It's a good time for you to start practicing tying. In the link below, there's a couple videos on how to tie. And honestly, you can take any instructional video, just make it smaller. Get a smaller size hook, build the same type design on a small hook. Number 4, less flash. Take away the legs, take away the eyes, take away the antennae that are on some of these popular flies. Get them away. If you got shiny flash, if you have like chrome strips, gone. I'm talking if you're fishing tan, fish tan. If you're fishing black, fish black. Like if it's a black clouser, only put black. This is a valuable winter secret that I feel like a lot of guides don't tell people. Number 5, lead fish more. If you are normally leading fish 3 to 6 foot in the grass, I want you throwing casts 6 to 10 foot in front of fish. I tell clients this all the time, and it's so hard for people to grasp because the fish can make turns, they can go another direction, but you're gonna need to take that chance. It doesn't matter. You've got to get that fly so far in front of that fish. Twitch it at such a rate that it seems to be scared of the fish. You want that fly to move when the fish comes out of fear. And that brings us to number 6, longer casts. I need you casting more than you cast during the summer months when fish are happy. You've got to get in their undetectable zone, which is like generally like 10 foot in front of them or beside them. You're inevitably going to be targeting schools. This is what happens in winter for fish trying to group up, stay safe, stay warm, whatever you want to call it. There's safety in numbers, but you've got to fish the outer edges of schools. You could pick off so many, even though we discourage that. Fish 1 or 2 from a school, then leave it, or you're gonna burn them out and they're gonna disperse. Midday warm-ups. It's not all about the morning and the nighttime and the wintertime. You gotta let it warm up. You gotta let that mud warm up. Those fish wanna get on that hot mud and just warm up their blood. It's been like, I think the temperature's in the 50s now in the water, and it's gonna go lower. We got February and March coming up. Those are all like cold water months. It's not gonna get easier till about April when it really starts warming up. So fish those midday lows, midday highs, whatever. You gotta get that sun involved. More prospecting. You gotta do more blind casts. If you wanna catch numbers in the winter, just go for it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Just take some good shots, and that's what brings in the good fly line. You have good fly line, it's almost a pleasure. Like the fly line I throw now, it's not like the Cortland I threw when I first started. Like, it is like fun to watch it feed through your fingers and to feel it. Like, it's honestly nice. So get a good fly line, spend the $130. It's gonna make a difference. Winter fly line also. If you're not switching to winter line, you should at least have a badass high quality line. I've switched from summer to winter lines, and I've fished really nice, just all weather lines. They're both good. It's a matter of money. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If you haven't followed along by now, consider subscribing. I got more fishing videos coming. We got a busy season this year. I really appreciate all y'all's support, and hired another guide, so we're gonna be running a lot more trips. So stay tuned, get on the water, catch some winter fish.